Shot for three. Missed. Pemberton, the American, so important to Tralee. Bogdanovic, was he barging or was he fouled? Conor Meany with me again. Conor, should be an interesting match.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing Tralee for the first time here. And Ryan Leonard, number 7, is one of the best young Irish players in the country, so I want to keep an eye out on him.
Well, there is a mistake, and Moycullen on the attack. Good transition. Oh, yes! Oh, what a two that was. Brilliant hands from Paul Freeman.
What a follow. I was not expecting that.
Pemberton looking for the response and gets it. That's important for Tralee. Lightning fast start to this game. Into a gap, and a big one as well was Patrick Lyons. Pemberton, Donaghy up to the rim, dispossessed, goes again, Donaghy, that's what Donaghy does.
Yeah, nice second effort there. Interesting that Moycullen are matching up their American, who's about 6'6", on the Tralee point guard.
Pemberton. End to end so far. Pemberton receives it back from Loughnane. Donaghy to Pemberton. Donaghy and Pemberton working well off each other so far. It's like Donaghy and Gooch. Pemberton, Donaghy. Oh, just couldn't quite make it stick in the hands there.
That's Ryan Leonard again. I think that's his third basket so far. He's just hit 2 in a row. And this guy who's only 17 or 18 years of age.
Shot for three. Oh, just about falls in. That's really good.
It's already a much more offensive game than the first game of the day.
Pemberton to Leonard. Into the hands of O'Hanlon. Shot for two. Missed. Unlucky from Bogdanovic. I'd say it's the most frustrating thing ever for a player to have a shot that kind of bounces off the rim and teases you like that. Into the corner. Shot for two. Incomplete. Lawrence Ricks not quite finding his range there. Pemberton. Leonard is waiting outside, takes it. Leonard inside, shot for two. Misses. And following in there was Lawrence Ricks. Was rather untidy. Missed. Crowded out, Lawrence Ricks. Nice ghost pass, Donaghy! Oh, there's a slam and a half.
Great move there to the basket, but the one thing that's been noticeable so far is that Tralee doesn't really have a great help defense, and that's two kind of open layups they've given up.
Pemberton, Donaghy moving. Leonard moving outside. There was movement inside as well, so it went into O'Hanlon. Quick transition. Lawrence Ricks. And they go back in front by one. Some games so far.
Yeah, it's going to be, if it keeps this pace, it's going to be a very entertaining, high-scoring game.
Donaghy to Leonard. Leonard curbed his run, back outside to Pemberton for three! Oh, that one was from Tralee Town Centre. Beautiful. Weave through, Lawrence Ricks. Good hand in from Donaghy. Leonard. Pemberton Leonard. Coast to coast. Shot for three. Missed by O'Hanlon. Lawrence Ricks for two. Perfect. Nice turn, charge, shot, miss. And clawed away, I think it went out off the hand of Freeman there. Bit of a bump, created the space, had the shot. Oh, it's disappointing there for Bogdanovic, couldn't complete that one. Moved inside. Very good defense, but it's a little bit loose, and they follow up and get the basket. Good work from Dylan Cunningham. Pemberton. Miscue of a pass, first real mistake we've seen. And the game just kind of takes a step back intensity-wise.
Yeah, it was never going to be able to hold that sort of pace that we had over the first couple of minutes. Here's a nice
Ricks.
move by Lawrence Ricks to the basket, a lovely dunk to finish it off.
Cunningham. Thought about a three-point shot, instead moved it off. Probably a wise move. That's a three-point shot, and it's missed. And Donaghy is under that rim. He's good to do that. He's good to rescue a situation, then get it going again. Can he finish off the move? No, he can't. Lawrence Ricks. Lawrence Ricks receiving it back from Curran. Ricks. Good two-point shot.
He's a nice shooter, particularly off the dribble, and he's giving Kieran Donaghy some problems so far.
I think he'd give anyone some problems. Pemberton moved it wide, back inside to Donaghy. Leonard. Leonard finds his man under the rim. O'Hanlon. That's a very, very good basket from O'Hanlon. And our first time out of the match. Good run forward. Crowded out, trying to get the two was two-man. Pemberton, Leonard! Fouled. A clever foul maybe from Dylan Cunningham.
Yeah, you got to put him to the line, make him hit the 2 free throws rather than give him up a layup.
Leonard. Just about. Gets the congratulations of Darren O'Sullivan. Leonard. Similar style, similar results. 2 out of 2. 17 all, 3:30 to go in the first quarter. A really enjoyable game so far. Lawrence Ricks making a run. Back outside, trying to bob and weave through Patrick Lyons. Now it's in the hands of Conor Curran. Conor Curran couldn't quite get his pass away, but it was effective. However, it was then missed. Pemberton. Darren O'Sullivan making a run as well. Into the hands of O'Hanlon. Inside, Bogdanovic. Travelling violation.
There's an interesting matchup here that Tralee have decided to put a guard on the Moycullen American and try and frustrate him, try and deny him the ball as much as possible.
Dylan Cunningham. Dylan Cunningham. Patrick Lyons for 3. Air ball, completely missed.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if that matchup stays, because if Moycullen can't get the ball into the American when he's when he has a small guard guarding him, he's going to get frustrated soon, and it's going to definitely work out for Tralee.
Pemberton, Donaghy on the bench for the moment. Don't expect him to stay there. Pemberton, Leonard, nice move, foul on the way through.
Been very impressed by Leonard so far with his aggressiveness.
Donaghy just did not want to stay on that bench for long, did he? Already back in.
It's one of the questions for Tralee is just how deep into their bench they're going to be willing to go, how many guys that Coach Mark Bernstein's going to trust.
Leonard, you can trust Leonard. Yes, what a two-point shot that was. He's perfected the skill of kind of hopping it off the rim and in. That's not the first time that's happened in this match. Lawrence Ricks gets his shot away, despite the fact that there was Tralee men glued to him.
Nice shot, but Tralee will be okay with that. If he's having to hit step-back jump shots, they're going to be okay with it.
Yeah, because he's not going to complete them all, is he? Cross-court from O'Sullivan. Well, he thought about it, but then he gave it short. Pemberton missed. Tumon set up the break for Cunningham to run onto. Cunningham has room, so he goes for 3 and misses. Leonard, Donaghy, charge, missed. O'Sullivan outside. Pemberton wants it, so does Donaghy. Donaghy using his strength, bit of a misguided pass, and here come Moycullen. This shouldn't be a problem for them. They overcomplicated it and kind of paid the price. O'Hanlon. Leonard, Pemberton wants it. Pemberton kind of creeping forward. Donaghy there as well. Pemberton receives. Inside to Leonard, one-handed take. Leonard, 7 left on the shot clock. Goes outside. 4-3 from O'Hanlon. Missed. Donaghy rescues. Donaghy sets himself up, but Donaghy scores.
Yeah, he did very well to get position there. And a steal.
Interception from Donaghy. He's on fire at the moment. Leonard. Pemberton. Donaghy. Donaghy, powerful running again. Can't complete it, but he was fouled. Donaghy with a bit more time and space out there because Philly McMahon isn't there today. A couple of changes for Moycullen. Joseph Tumon among those getting a rest, along with Dylan Cunningham. Donaghy. Nothing but net from Donaghy.
This is interesting though that Moycullen are going to their bench so early and so many of the guys are getting involved. It's going to be the big thing that whether Tralee's 5 or 6 guys who are going to regularly play are going to be able to last the whole game.
Lost, but kind of lost luckily to his teammate. Now it's back with Loughnane. Loughnane for 3. Misses. That's a couple of airball shots for 3. Lawrence Ricks, I think. Either wants a word or wants a rest. Leonard, 10 left. Leonard, 5 on the shot clock. Intercepted. Do they have time? They've got to make a big shot here. This would be some basket if it went in. It doesn't. End of the quarter. Tralee lead Moycullen 22-19. Donaghy pops it up. Kind of pinballing around. Back in Tralee hands. Pemberton. Loughnane. Cunningham. Loughnane. Shot for two. 1 point in it. Joseph Tooman.
Yeah, nice shot inside by Tooman. He's a very good shooter. He got good position and he was able to hit it.
O'Sullivan. Donaghy. Shot for three by O'Sullivan. Missed. Foul committed.
Yeah, I think that foul had come. There was a bit of a tussling between the two of them for a couple of seconds before that ever got there.
Weave through. Magic run. Not a magic finish. Pemberton. Taken under the rim and taken well by Bogdanovic. And that is a big basket considering how many he had around him. Bit of a collision. Leonard gets the better of it. Leonard has got Pemberton inside. Spun out of a tackle but left the ball behind, and here's Kyle Cunningham. Kyle Cunningham moves it to Dylan Cunningham. Oh, how did that stay out? Someone must have been using the force or something on the Tralee side. It's the only possible explanation. That defied physics. Scramble. One back. And one back again. Dylan Cunningham. This time it does go in, although it seemed to be held up in the air by itself for a second.
Great hustle by both teams to dive on the floor to try and get the ball there. Here you can see it as no one can get their hands on it fully. Kind of went back and forth a couple of times. Eventually, Tralee looked like they were going to steal the ball, but it ended up in Moycullen's hands in an easy layup. That almost he almost missed actually in the end. It's been a good game so far, though. One thing I'd like to see a little bit more, if Trey Pemberton can get a little bit more aggressive. He hasn't been that aggressive so far. Moycullen have also done a good job so far of being physical with Bogdanovic inside. It looks like this is the first time I've seen him, but it looks like he's slightly more of a finesse player. So if you can kind of be physical with him, don't let him get position, then you're going to have more success with him.
Pemberton. O'Hanlon, Donaghy inside Bogdanovic. Misses. That's a disappointing miss. Freeman tries to find a route. Goes back outside. Shot for three from the alleyway. Missed. And Pemberton will hope to punish them. Pemberton inside to Donaghy. Miscued. Kyle Cunningham. Dylan Cunningham. Outside to Paul Freeman. Freeman directing the traffic. Lawrence Ricks to the end line for a shot for two. Misses. Donaghy once, twice, three times. Grabbed by Bogdanovic. And O'Hanlon has got an injury, and that could be very, very bad news for Tralee.
Yeah, Ricks went to make a move there, and he kind of came up a little limp. We'll see. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Doesn't look particularly good as he hobbles to the bench. Pemberton. Leonard assesses the options, tells O'Sullivan to scarper forward, then goes himself anyway. Fouled.
You can see it's a reach in here. I've been hugely impressed by Ryan Leonard's aggressiveness so far. He has a slight frame, but he's actually quite strong.
Pemberton. Into the hands of Bogdanovic. And he goes from hands to net. Tralee by 3. 7 to go, and a really, really entertaining game so far. 7 to go in the second quarter, I might clarify. Connor Curran. Dylan Cunningham. Charging. Leonard and Donaghy standing up and just refusing to be moved.
Yeah, it's going to be hard here for Dylan Cunningham. Just drove into traffic. The American there is posting up again a smaller player, and he's going to get frustrated if he doesn't start getting the ball.
Darren O'Sullivan. Bogdanovic. Another two. He's beginning to find his rhythm when he's finding that ball with his back to the rim.
Yeah, once he gets positioned, he's so big that if he can just make a quick move and a quick jump hook, he's going to have a lot of success.
Patrick Lyons. 13 on the shot clock. Freeman. Lawrence Ricks wants it. Ricks for two. Good shot.
Yeah, nice shot. He knocked it down when eventually they got him. Sometimes when you put an odd matchup like Tralee have here, teams can be kind of looking for that matchup a little bit too much, and it's taking them out of their rhythm.
Donaghy bounces in.
Yeah, nice touch there by Donaghy. He likes to spin when he drives to the basket, but he was able to...
Darren O'Sullivan stepping into the road there.
Yeah, I think there's a miscommunication there between O'Sullivan and Donaghy. O'Sullivan looked at Donaghy after he had made the foul.
Dylan Cunningham off Donaghy's foot. Donaghy famously could have gone to the States to play basketball, but chose football. Leonard. Fast transition from Leonard. O'Sullivan. Bogdanovic. Fouled. Hard to argue with the choice Donaghy made to stay, considering how successful his career in basketball and football has been.
Yeah, he's had an amazing career. Yeah.
We've got a timeout. Leonard looking for it. Pemberton finds him. Leonard, formerly of the Tralee Imperials. Leonard for three. Misses.
He's certainly been given a green light by Coach Mark Bernstein to be aggressive, take those shots. It's great to see a young Irish kid being kind of given that freedom to play and express themselves.
Leonard. Leonard, Donaghy. Donaghy meant to spin it for O'Sullivan, but it was miscued. Patrick Lyons. Outside for the shot. Conor Curran misses. Bogdanovic. Pemberton. Pemberton rescues it. Pemberton for two. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful basket.
Yeah, nice touch there by Pemberton.
Long range pass to Paul Freeman. Freeman outside to Dylan Cunningham. Cunningham carries and doesn't shoot, he passes. Back outside, shot for three. Missed. Leonard. Pemberton outside, Donaghy inside, so he goes to Donaghy. Donaghy back out to Darren O'Sullivan, zips it for Pemberton, who thought about the shot but then carried instead. Bogdanovic. He'll go for it. Donaghy keeps it alive. Misses, might get a second attempt. No, he doesn't. Patrick Lyons. 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 Very, very, very good score from Patrick Lyons.
Yeah, great take there by Paddy Lyons. Gets it back to 5. Tralee had a layup down the other end that could have kind of pushed out the lead. So this is an important 4 minutes here before halftime.
Donaghy taking his time. 10 left on the shot clock. Outside. Pemberton outside. Misses. Foul. Look at this from Lyons. What a break that was.
Yeah, really nice. He took it all the way to the basket, and Ryan Leonard decided, rather than foul him, just to give him the layup.
I think he's still feeling it from that run, Patrick Lyons, but he's got more work to do here.
He's another very good young Irish player that there's a lot of them now coming into the league where there's they're all getting a chance.
Just had a look over to the bench after he got that too, Dylan Cunningham. Darren O'Sullivan. Bogdanovic. Donaghy. Pemberton makes a run. Goes to Bogdanovic. Better from Bogdanovic.
Yeah, really nice pass by Donaghy, but also a great job by Bogdanovic to get position.
Lawrence Ricks. Haven't seen him in a while. Bogdanovic. Pemberton. Outside, they might go for three here. Oh, what a basket that was! Fantastic from Fergal O'Sullivan.
Yeah, huge shot, particularly since he's just come in off the bench.
He really had no option, he had to go for it. Brave choice. Dylan Cunningham, Lawrence Ricks. Comes off the backboard and into Tralee hands and then lost. Ricks got it again, but Pemberton got it back. Darren O'Sullivan. Donaghy calling for it. They go inside. Fergal O'Sullivan might fancy another three-point shot. Comes back to him, not really intentionally, but they all count. Bogdanovic just about got it to Pemberton. More by accident than design. Pemberton for three. Fantastic from the outside from Pemberton.
Yeah, there was a messy offense. They almost turned the ball over a couple of times. They ended up with the ball, hit a three, and now they're up 11.
Dylan Cunningham. Fantastic three-point shot, the West Awakes. Brilliant from Moycullen.
Yeah, very important response there by Dylan. They got to stay in touch and distance here in the lead up to halftime.
O'Sullivan. Bogdanovic couldn't get there. Grabbed also by Paul Freeman. It's a really enjoyable battle between these two. Some great three-pointers here, just one of them.
Yeah, Trey did a good job pushing it down, open shot in transition, and he absolutely nails it. Fantastic.
It is time for a timeout. Inside. Loughnane. And Lawrence Ricks gave it off to Lyons, who was making a kind of a peeling run. Lyons. Oh, he moves and shoots so well, Lyons.
Yeah, really nice take to the basket there off the screen. It was interesting. It looked like Tralee went back to the original matchup with Donaghy marking Ricks, the American.
Leonard. Donaghy. Donaghy against Ricks. Battle of the Giants, he's fouled.
Yeah, nice move. Gets himself into the middle, jump stops, and he draws the foul. 2 free throws coming now for him.
Donaghy, who has a book coming out in the coming weeks. Should be an interesting read. Oof. And that chapter called 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Lyons. Shot for 3. Missed. Rebound comes. Rescued and kept alive. Lawrence Ricks wants it. 6 left on the shot clock, so he goes for 3. Misses. 3 Tralee players queuing up for it. Leonard. Donaghy! That's what he does best, Donaghy.
Yeah, really nice work by Ryan Leonard there to get into the middle, and nice pass.
You know, I say that's what he does best. That's what we want to see him do, I think, as fans.
Yeah, Ryan Leonard, great work here. Goes by one defender, draws a second, and then passes it off to Donaghy for a nice finish.
Leonard, 17 left in the quarter. Donaghy taking his time. 13 on the shot clock. Leonard. Bogdanovic. Really good pressure play from Tralee. 11 ahead, 5 to go in the quarter. They have to go for it now, Moycullen. Lyons doesn't have time. And maybe he didn't realise it. Half time, Tralee leads Moycullen 45-34. And we're back with Pemberton. Leonard showed way too much of that to Patrick Lyons. Lawrence Ricks. Loughnane miscued, but there was a foul. Lyons. Dylan Cunningham wants it on the left.
Yeah, Moycullen just didn't recognise there. Tralee went to a zone on the inbounds. They didn't realise they only had a few seconds left in the shot clock and didn't get a shot off.
Inexcusable, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Donaghy. Pemberton inside. Sullivan makes a run, shows for it. Donaghy goes himself. And it almost ended up in a basket. Might still with Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, there we go. Leonard. Pemberton. Bogdanovich. Fouled.
Coach Bernstein down there wasn't too happy that Bogdanovich didn't finish that. But he got great position. It should have been an and one, but he's got 2 free throws coming.
Bogdanovich, a big presence. And now he can make a big impact. Bad couple of minutes for Bogdanovich. Lyons. Dylan Cunningham. Inside. And 2 points completed by Tuman.
Yeah, really nice pass by Dylan Cunningham inside there.
Pemberton. O'Sullivan. Donaghy. Leonard. Coast to coast to Pemberton. Leonard. Donaghy. Pemberton. Pemberton for 3. Lawrence Ricks. Dylan Cunningham. Cunningham wouldn't just fall for Tuman, wouldn't stick to his hands a little bit too much on the pass maybe.
The last defense here, Michael. Yeah, Dylan Cunningham looking inside. Lovely pass into Tomlinson, lovely finish.
Darren O'Sullivan.
Interesting here, Moycullen have also moved to his zone defense.
Bogdanovich outside. Pemberton for 3. No. Bogdanovich. For the uninitiated, you might explain what that move is. You say they move to a zone defense.
Yeah, so rather than each of the defenders picking up an individual man, they're more guarding an area. What it kind of tries to force the other team to shoot from the outside as much as possible. But what you saw there is that it sometimes is vulnerable to offensive rebounding.
Bogdanovich. Not having a great time from free throws. Shakes his head, he knows. That's better. Lyons moves forward. Who can he tee it up for? Dylan Cunningham. Shot for 3 from the corner is completely missed. Leonard on the counter. Leonard will have to go himself. Beautiful.
Fantastic move there by Ryan Leonard. Lovely finish with his left. He's going to be a really special player in a couple of years. He's already a great player.
Dylan Cunningham, who isn't bad himself. Lyons wants it. Cunningham with the shuffle, inside. Lyons for 3. Perfect. Leonard. Pemberton, Sullivan, Donaghy, Bogdanovich. That's better.
Yeah, really nice high-low there. They got into the high post where it's a vulnerable spot, that 2-3 zone, and then finds the big man underneath the basket.
Tooman. Lawrence Ricks is well covered by O'Sullivan. Tooman. Lions. Tooman looks a presence, doesn't he?
He's a good player. Here's that move from Ryan Leonard. Nobody steps up to stop the ball. He goes all the way to the basket. Nice finish with his left.
Lions. Lobs it up for Lawrence Ricks. Lions! Lawrence Ricks capitalizes from the mistake.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for O'Sullivan. He gave the ball underneath the basket for an easy layup.
Tralee have a lead, but by no means is it comfortable. Leonard juggles with it. Pemberton, O'Sullivan, Donaghy, Bogdanovich. Didn't really expect that, Bogdanovich, and his finish showed that. Tooman, outside, shot for three. Nothing but net, and that is a perfect shot from Conor Curran. And we've got a timeout. Leonard goes forward, Pemberton carries. Donaghy to Leonard. Travelled. He's having some game, that man, Leonard. Lawrence Ricks. Plenty showing. Tooman. Dylan Cunningham. Tooman moves under the rim, but he wasn't spotted. Comes to Ricks, who called him. Then Ricks goes himself and shoots for two and misses. Leonard. Pemberton. Fergal O'Sullivan, who has hit a couple of big shots here. Pemberton couldn't get his shot away and then travelled. He's not happy with that call, is he?
No, it's one of those ones that it's actually called differently over in America when it happens. If you're going up and someone knocks it out of your hands and you come back down, it tends to be called a jump ball in America, but not over here.
Lions. Dylan Cunningham. Lawrence Ricks. Patrick Lyons. Off the rim. Leonard. Pemberton. Donaghy. Outside. Leonard. O'Sullivan thought about a three-point shot. Leonard takes the three-point shot. Oh! From outside the M50. That one's for you, Michael Gauge. Dylan Cunningham. Lawrence Ricks. Leonard, zippy ball to O'Sullivan. Donaghy. Sullivan doesn't complete the throw. Lawrence Ricks. Dylan Cunningham. Tumman misses. Not quite controlling it was Conor Curran.
Yeah, Moycullen are struggling to get easy baskets at the moment.
Leonard. Sullivan. Bogdanovic. That's a wriggle away. Pemberton. Wow.
That's the problem with the zone defense. You can sometimes give up open shots to good shooters.
Cunningham draws the foul. And they need to stop the rot a bit now at Airtricity Moycullen. Watch this.
Moved the ball well. That's the earlier one from Ryan Leonard. Great shot, great shooter.
Tumman goes off as Paul Freeman goes in. Says thanks for Tumman. Here's Dylan Cunningham. Perfect. Two in a row. Dylan Cunningham is solid, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a good job. It's a 10-point game here, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Let's see. Moycullen have moved back into the... I think half of them are playing man-to-man, half are playing zone. They don't know themselves fully, so they need a stop here.
O'Sullivan for three! No.
They got lucky there because they left the shooter wide open and he just didn't manage to knock it down.
Dylan Cunningham to Patrick Lyons. Wouldn't fall in for him. Donaghy. Pemberton. Leonard. Sullivan. Pemberton stepping inside and out and shooting for three from a tight angle. Doesn't fall from Dawes on the second attempt. Couldn't complete the basket. And now on the break is Freeman. Freeman had to go backwards to Lyons, who has missed a couple of three-point shots now, and Pemberton runs out of road. Lyons wearing that number 5, isn't afraid to shoot, but he's had a couple of misses.
Yeah, he just hasn't been able to knock them down. He's usually a very good shooter, and he just has struggled a little bit here today.
There is an old myth that it's harder to score here in the National Basketball Arena.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that a lot of people, I think it's been said enough that people start to believe it. The rings are a little bit tighter than other places, but it's not the hardest place in the world to shoot.
Inside from Cunningham, Lawrence Ricks needs a basket, needs to boost his team, and does.
Nice move in there. Just on that shooting thing, one of the things that sometimes is a little bit tricky.
Virgil O'Sullivan. Given the form O'Sullivan has been in today, he would have been better off going back outside the two-point zone. He's been excellent from there. Can Moycullen get the 2 in a row, looking for 3? What a shot that was from Dylan Cunningham.
Yeah, big shot, got it back to 5 points. They're making Tralee pay for having Bogdanovic on the bench.
Leonard. Donaghy. Saw there was nowhere to go, so kind of stepped back, made some room, and sinks a putt.
Yeah, nice roll for him there. He made a nice move.
Curran hooks it out. Not quite sure whether that was a shot for 2 or 3 because it was on the line, but either way, Loughnane missed. Bogdanovic coming in for Fergal O'Sullivan.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate miss there for Loughnane. When you're down kind of 7 or 8 points, you need to hit those open shots to make sure that you stay in the game.
Pemberton. Mark Burnson spending a lot of time off his seat. He's the Tralee coach, by the way. Back outside. Pemberton, O'Sullivan. Pemberton backs up into space. Leonard for three from a tight angle. Wow!
That's poor there by Moycullen, the turnover, but also on defense, they really just got to lock in on where Ryan Leonard and where Trey Pemberton are if they are sitting in this zone.
Leonard. Bogdanovic back out to Pemberton. Leonard wants it. Zip to Donaghy. It just won't fall in. Shake it ahead from Donaghy.
Yeah, it just didn't fall from, although it was a good move. Yeah, they got it inside to him. They almost had it a second time with Bogdanovic, but just didn't fall for them.
Loughnane weaves through. Couldn't hook it in. Second bite of the cherry. Missed. Freeman just couldn't force it home. 10 seconds left. They might as well shoot for three. Leonard inside to Donaghy. Donaghy to Bogdanovic with 5 left. Gets the 2. 2 seconds left. Go for the long throw. You might as well. Popped up from inside his own half. Completely missed. End of the third quarter. Tralee lead Moycullen 63-51. Final quarter, Moycullen trailing by 12. But it's been the kind of game where 12 points isn't that big a gap. Although it is if you give it away like that. Pemberton. Bogdanovic moving inside, goes to Leonard instead. Pemberton sees there was an option in the channel cross court, but chooses the easier pass and then chooses the hard shot, doesn't go in. Bogdanovic is fouled.
Yeah, good offensive rebound there. Pemberton misses the shot. Bogdanovic gets the rebound, goes up strong, draws the foul. Let's see if he can actually knock down the free throws now this time.
$180. Oh, that's bully. Lawrence Ricks moving. They don't go to him, they go to Dylan Cunningham. Connor Curran moved, popped up for Lawrence Ricks. Lawrence Ricks. He was crowded out. Scotty shot away, but it was a foul. Donaghy's not happy. Lawrence Ricks looks really cool and composed.
Yeah, he gets it inside. Looks like he could have been fouled, but they get an end line ball here.
Dylan Cunningham misses. Leonard Bogdanovic ran inside, but a little too far ahead. Now he does receive it. Bogdanovic for two. What a finish that was from Bogdanovic.
Yeah, really nice. He faced up, knocks down the jump shot. Moycullen aren't the biggest team in the league, so they're getting punished inside a little bit here.
Presented, and they try to get it back out to Lawrence Ricks, but here's Pemberton! There you go.
Nice steal, nice finish by Pemberton. This game's getting out of hand now. Looks like Moycullen are going to end up losing this game.
The battery warning is coming up on the Moycullen phone. Dylan Cunningham. Shot for three, Conor Curran. Lawrence Ricks foul. That stoppage won't do Moycullen any harm whatsoever, as Hackett comes in, as does Kyle Cunningham. Going off is Paul Freeman.
Yeah, interesting decision. Coaches must feel the same way, that this game is kind of getting out of hand, so they're giving young John Hackett a run here, give him some experience up in the arena in a Super League game.
It's kind of got away from them all of a sudden, hasn't it?
Yeah, they just haven't been able to consistently score, and when that's happening, you can kind of find yourself in a hole pretty quickly.
Outside they go. Lawrence Ricks, a lot falling on his shoulders now. He's got to take responsibility. He is, but just wouldn't quite fall from there.
One of the problems that Moycullen are having is that they just haven't really got a concrete way to get him involved all the time, and it's kind of difficult sometimes when there's guys like him who they're kind of a 3 or a 4, they're in between different positions, and it's just hard to get them established into games at times.
A little bit of moisture on the floor and we're sweeping it up. That or we're curling. Donaghy and Hackett as Lawrence Ricks prepares the free throw. Rebounds out. Takes a second to compose himself, Lawrence Ricks. Goes to ground accidentally. 8 to go. Tralee leads 69-52. Donaghy. Inside to Leonard. Perfect finish from Leonard. Lovely move, lovely hands from Donaghy.
Yeah, really nice pass. Donaghy would have been on the receiving end of those sort of passes from Ryan's dad, Ricardo, for many years, so it's interesting to see him repeat it.
And that's good. They're not giving up. Patrick Lyons gets a big 2 from Moycullen.
Yeah, Moycullen are always a gritty team. They have a lot of pride. They're never going to give up. They're going to keep fighting away, but at the moment, Tralee have just a little bit too much quality for them.
Donaghy. Sullivan. Bogdanovic. Lyons. Shot for 3. Missed. Pemberton takes the rebound. Good defensive rebound there. Zipped to Donaghy. Outside to O'Sullivan. Back to Pemberton. Leonard. Leonard for 3. No. Falls into the hands there of Conor Curran. Patrick Lyons. Lyons for 3. Didn't even hit the board.
It's kind of been the story of the second half, that Moycullen have had open looks and they just haven't been able to knock down anything.
It technically isn't a contact sport, but watch this. Oh, sorry, didn't see it.
Yeah, not much there, but Ricks decided to make as big a deal of it as possible. He's been frustrated. It's actually quite impressive, the defensive job that O'Sullivan has done on him. It's a thankless job a lot of the time, but he's come in and kind of made the Moycullen American uncomfortable and had a frustrating day.
I don't think John Cunningham is particularly happy there at the moment. The Moycullen coach. Strong Cunningham connection in Moycullen. Leonard. Donaghy. Bogdanovic was being tugged ever so slightly, but still tugged.
Yeah, that's one of those calls that anytime you're kind of being warned by the referee for a different incident, immediately they're looking out for you, and you got called for a little bit of contact in here. So
Rick showing his frustration in that foul. Bogdanovic loses it. Lawrence Ricks. Don't leave him hanging. There we go.
yeah, you can see he's getting frustrated. Here he comes down the court. He's been hit around a couple of times. He goes hard to the basket. He gets 2 free throws for his work.
Two out of two. And there's 15 in it with 6.5 to go, 6:24 I should say. There's still time for Moycullen. Pemberton. Sullivan with a nice take and turn, despite the pressure he was under. Then it's given away and Connor Curran takes. Kyle Cunningham. Patrick Lyons brings it inside, back outside. Shot for 3 from Kyle Cunningham, missed. Pemberton couldn't keep it in play. And it's a timeout. Brings it in, shoots, misses, but was fouled. Clever play from Kyle Cunningham.
Yeah, nice take. He didn't set up for the outside shot, got all the way to the basket. 2 free throws coming. Got to hit those though if you're going to claw your way back into the game when you're down 15 with under 6 minutes to go.
Missed. Pemberton. Leonard. Donaghy. Foul.
Nice move there. He does really well when he gets the ball. He jump stops really well, gets his feet planted, and then draws contact.
Perfect. Yeah, 1 out of 2. It's not bad at this stage of the game. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. Patrick Lyons. Back outside, shot for 2 from a tight angle. It's nearly not worth the risk when you're shooting from 2 from that distance and that angle. You might as well step back and go for 3.
Yeah, it's poor spacing. It's the sort of thing it's not the shot that you want. Just inside the 3-point line, still misses it anyway. It's the long 2. It's the one that people are trying to remove as much as possible from the game because it's a low percentage shot.
John Hackett in the game, number 4 for Moycullen. Lawrence Ricks. Now we're into double jeopardy. You win the big money. Oh.
Yeah, Moycullen there, that's what 3 free throws missed even in the last couple of minutes.
Pemberton. Darren O'Sullivan. Kieran Donaghy. Donaghy just chips it up for Bogdanovich, but there was a foul inside.
Yeah, I think it was a good call. He fought for position, and then as the ball was in the air, he definitely pushed the defender to make sure that he got it.
Dylan Cunningham back in for John Hackett.
It's always interesting when the player starts arguing that sort of call.
Dylan Cunningham. Nice weave and bob and move back out to Dylan Cunningham for 3. Misses. Dylan Cunningham. Dylan Cunningham. Donaghy, what a block that was. And here's Pemberton with Bogdanovich beside him. Pemberton might go himself, but he loses it, then gets it back up, but he's covered by Green.
Yeah, nice take by Cunningham and a great block by Donaghy. Probably should have been a backcourt before Dylan ever got the ball there anyway, so probably deserved.
Donaghy bounces to Leonard. Donaghy protecting for Leonard to go through if he wants to. Bogdanovich loses, and it's just about clawed back to Leonard. Leonard has O'Sullivan outside, who has a low percentage shot for 2, and it's missed. Dylan Cunningham, one-handed slap outside to Patrick Lyons. Lyons against Leonard. And I think Leonard is the winner, but then Lawrence Ricks follows up with a great one-handed score.
Yeah, fantastic putback dunk there by Ricks. Second one Moycullen have had today.
Pemberton. Beautiful. Dylan Cunningham. And that's popped in by Kyle Cunningham. The defence kind of lapsed there. It is the one thing that you've noticed about Tralee today in a negative sense, their defence.
Yeah, occasionally they just aren't yet working as a team perfectly, but overall they've still been quite good in fairness to them. Particularly they're going to be helped out next week when they get that extra big body because they have another big guy who becomes eligible next week, so that will help them a lot around the basket.
That's true. Goran Pantovic able to play from next week onwards. Leonard, it won't count.
There's an interesting one there that Ryan Leonard's 3 actually does count, but they've, the foul was on the floor afterwards. So what happens there is that the shot actually counts, but Tralee still get the ball afterwards. It's actually also team foul, so there's going to be 2 free throws on top of it.
It's a double win.
Yeah. It doesn't happen very often, but it's a big punishment.
Yeah. It caught a few people out around here because some cheered and some didn't.
Yeah, they were a little unsure. But it's now a 16-point game, and Bogdanovich has a chance, if he can knock these 2 down, to take it to 18.
It's just all falling their way at the moment. They're kind of making it fall their way, to be fair.
Yeah, they've been impressive.
Lawrence Ricks. Moycullen haven't quit in this game or anything like that. They've just been outclassed. Tralee have been very, very decent in many aspects of their play. Dylan Cunningham to Lawrence Ricks. And there's an example of that Moycullen fight.
Yeah, good job by Ricks inside. Nice finish. But Tralee have had a fantastic start this season. I'm sure if any of the people involved down there, if you would have told them that by the time that Pantovic becomes available that they'd be 3-1 with only a loss down in the Mardyke where very few teams go and win, then they'd be very happy with it.
Pemberton a long way out. Lawrence Ricks. Cross court, Dylan Cunningham. Kyle Cunningham. Kyle Cunningham. Lawrence Ricks. Just wouldn't fall. Bogdanovic, Donaghy moves at pace. Donaghy back to the basket. Brilliant to Pemberton. Fouled.
Yeah, nice move there by Tralee. Here it is, into Donaghy in the high post, finds the cutter going back door. Donaghy's a very good passer up there from around the elbow, so something that Tralee are going to have to try and take advantage of throughout the season.
Fergal O'Sullivan back in for Tralee, going off Bogdanovic. Doesn't even touch the sides on the way in, Pemberton. Brilliant. Two in a row. Dylan Cunningham. Switching hands nicely. Back outside. Shot for three. Off the rim. Pemberton. They've been punished for their misses today, Moycullen, because generally Tralee win the ball back on the rebound and then get up the court and score.
Yeah, definitely. Moycullen sometimes can live and die by the three-point line, and today they definitely haven't hit enough of them to be able to win.
Darren O'Sullivan misses. Donaghy still down, gets himself back up. Hand in, foul committed. Darren O'Sullivan limps off. Hopefully he'll be able to shake it off. Leonard goes off, deserves a break, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, great game by Ryan Leonard overall. I was interested to see what he was going to be like. I'd heard great things and it was very impressive.
He's a live wire, isn't he? Dylan Cunningham. 17 points in it, trying to narrow the gap. Doesn't on that occasion. That one sinks. Fergal O'Sullivan. He's sunk some nice three-pointers. That's a pass completed to Bogdanovic. A little bit messy. It was aimed at McMahon. And here comes Lawrence Ricks. Nice flying basket from Lawrence Ricks.
Yeah, really nice pass by Paddy Lyons on the fast break and nice finish by Ricks.
Fergal O'Sullivan tries to guide it through to Bogdanovic, but it was blocked by the body of Kyle Cunningham. Tumman comes in. Donaghy goes off. Gary Murphy replaces him. I wonder, is that Donaghy done for the day with 1 minute and 21 on the clock and a 14-point lead?
You'd have to imagine so. He did a good job. I'd be delighted that he didn't pick up any knocks to the face ahead of his late show appearance next week.
Bogdanovic stretches out the lead to 16. Patrick Lyons sinks it, hooks it in.
Very nice finish over the big guy there by Paddy Lyons. Overall, though, I said it already that Tralee have been very impressive. Trey Pemberton's under control, he runs the team well, and they're going to be a really tough team to beat, not only down in Tralee, but just in general, particularly when they get this second big guy into the eligible.
Stephen Hannafin in for Tralee. Goran Pantovic, the big man in question.
Yeah, he becomes eligible, the 60-day rule. You have to be kind of resident in the country for 60 days before you can play, and he becomes eligible next week, I believe, for the cup is over the next 2 weekends, so it will be a big ad. And there's Paddy Lyons putting it on the floor, and the defender ends up fouling him.
Good stuff from Lyons. Unlucky. Tralee ball. John Hackett making his way back into position. .39 on the clock, 17 on the shot clock, interception. Ferguson. Bogdanovic moves it inside. Second go at it there from Tralee's McMahon, and eventually they get the basket. William Cunningham. Kyle Cunningham. Tralee going to try and stop a big finish from Moycullen. Kyle Cunningham, he's unlucky. One last opportunity, potentially. Bogdanovic takes it, can't control it. And that's the game. Tralee make it 3 from 4 in the Super League, or is it 4 from 5? 3 from 4. Anyway, they've won this game against Moycullen. The final score, Irish TV Tralee 85, Airtricity Moycullen 69.